We're speaking with John Benoit, he's Supervisor District 4, Riverside County. And Supervisor Benoit, this is obviously a very, very important event. It's an important event to you. You have a tremendous background in law enforcement, and also to education is very, very near and dear to your heart as being a past member of Education Board. This is the kind of event where we get everybody on track. Tell us a little bit about District 4, kind of where things are headed in your area with regard to public safety, education, and the economy, which is really a big reason that we're here.
Well, District 4 is the largest district in the Riverside County, which is the 10th largest county in the nation. There's 4,960 square miles in District 4 of the 7,200 in the county. So we are a huge part. And not only that, if you look at the history of growth in Riverside County, the Coachella Valley grew in the last big expansion, but there was huge growth on the west end also. Next time around, there's not much room left on the west. The growth is going to be centered in the eastern part of Riverside County, and we anticipate going from 2.4 to 4 million people over the next 20, 25 years. So you're going to see a lot of activity here. And in the area of public safety, we have just broken ground on a 1,250 bed expansion of the East County Detention Facility in downtown Indio. We're adding new courtrooms in Indio. We're adding new an emergency operations center in Indio. We're investing $350 million over the next 36 months in buildings and infrastructure in Indio. It's a big commitment from the County of Riverside. It'll help us countywide in our overcrowding in our jails, and it's a big commitment to public safety, which is obviously the board's first priority. In education, the board has taken a very strong position at all levels, but particularly we focused in the recent past on assisting the University of California in developing a medical school. It's critically necessary for our part of the state, not alone Riverside County, but the Inland Empire, where our doctor ratios have been extremely low on a national level. In some parts of my district, 7,000 to 8,000 people per doctor. There are parts of the third world that are better supplied. But we know that if we get this medical school stood up and operating, 60–70% of residents generally stay where they finish their residency. We expect this is going to be a big game changer over the next 20 years in what's available. And also in the Coachella Valley, the partnership between our Cal State San Bernardino campus and our local community colleges and our three independent school districts couldn't be closer. And we're working our way and just did open our first full 4-year start to finish availability at Cal State San Bernardino, but the connection between the community colleges and the grade schools and career pathways has been huge. So we in the county are very excited to participate wherever we can in helping those efforts.
Now, you talked about the expansion of the jail. You've talked about also new court buildings. You've talked a little bit about your working with UCR and the new medical center. We're talking about potentially hundreds, maybe even thousands of jobs resulting from all of these efforts. Let's talk a little bit about the economy. Why should people come in, employers come in to do business in your area specifically where there is so much growth potential?
Well, I think we have great value available here. We have some of the best land values. We have a ready, available, well-trained workforce in the eastern Coachella Valley. And these things are factors that people looking to do small manufacturing, other types of industry are going to obviously come to. We will have 300 additional jobs that come out of the construction in downtown Indio. That's an extra $40 million in payroll that'll be paid to people who are working in downtown Indio within the next 2 years, 3 years. So there's going to be a synergy, and when you have that many people relocating here or gainfully employed here, there's many abundant opportunities for other service businesses, others to come to town and be a part of that growth. So I think if you look at Riverside County objectively and try to figure out where the place to be in the next 20 years, you got to take a serious look at eastern Coachella Valley.